Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Boss Ass Goddess. I am your host, Goddess Carmine, the one and only. And thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. And please make sure you are commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. And so, since we got the casualties out of the way, let's get into this turn up sesh, okay?
Dollar bill, come get her. Even your man know niggas do it better. I know you don't like me. You wanna fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. Daddy's to my left and my right. Never chase a corny nigga, put that on my life.
Hey.
Just put it in his face. Well, it's cake. He wanted the taste. He sipping on that ace. Itty bitty waist.
Pretty face.
Yeah, eat a cookie monster.
He a slave to the pussy, call me master.
Real wet, I just love it
Like it's pasta.
They get nervous when it's Nicky
In a rasta. Hey.
Somebody usher the snitches when the snitches and you can't. Never stand alone, you always itching for a stamp. Me, I'm still money, this is light up like a lamp. They gon' have to send their best fighter for the champ.
Hey.
Racks, I got them, Mary, poppin'. They keep hating, but still watching. Check the boards, I'm still topping. Bust down a plain chain, I got options. It's a bunch of mini niggas. When I come out, it's a sweet, I just start my
Yes, Nikki. I've been feeling Nikki lately. She is literally been bodying some verses. So now that we have that, so this episode is episode 10. Wow, 10th episode, you guys. And this episode is about fear, right? So fear, living life in fear is a life half lived. That is a Rumi quote. And what that quote means is you will only live your life's potential halfway if you live your life in fear. So this video is about releasing fear, right? Fears in all aspects of your life. When we think about fear, we just think about fear in a way of, oh, I'm in danger, fear. Or I'm fearing that I don't succeed in life. You know, those are just like big fears, overall fears. But we have to talk about the tiny fears that keeps us back, that keeps us from progressing in the world, right? So we have to talk about those little fears of putting one foot in front of another. So when it comes to fear, in all aspects of life, you can say for yourself, like, I'm afraid that if I move away, I'm going to be lonely, or, you know, fear of loneliness, or fear of being single forever, or being a fear of not having enough, fear of scarcity, fear of just living a life half lived, right? It's basically what fear is in all aspects of life. It's just fear controls us. And when you really understand what fear is and how small it is, like literally I read a book, it was a psychology book about different things, and inside of that book it taught me about fear and how we have a cell, a membrane or some sort that is in place in our brains, that it's literally so tiny. It's like not even the size of a pea, literally like a vegetable pea. Like it's very, very tiny. And we give something so tiny so much power over our lives and how we maneuver in our emotions. So I'm here to let you know that fear is so small and that it should not have a lot of power over you, that blocks you and hinders you from living the life that you deserve. You know, like if you are manifesting or trying to manifest something in your life, you have to reevaluate yourself. You know, we talked about ego last video, and since the ego was removed, we also have to remove the fear that goes with the ego. So it's like partners. You have to remove things gradually in order to manifest the life that you desire. So if you're manifesting and your manifestations aren't necessarily coming to you, and if they are coming to you, they don't last or they don't stick around, you have to reevaluate you. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from a place of ego, like we talked about? Is it fear that's involved with your manifestations? The fear of the manifestation not coming true or not coming the way that you desire? Where is it coming from? You have to establish where your fear lies. And so if you are fearful, things won't come to you. So you have to release that fear, because fear is a negative energy that we all carry. And fear is an energy that we don't pay attention to, and we don't really acknowledge that that is fear that is holding you back. That is the fear that is not allowing you to take those steps into living the life that you desire. Okay, so acknowledge all your fears that you have in whatever aspect of your life, in situations that may happen tomorrow or the next day, and you are asked a question or asked to do something, and then you're like, no. Or you're like, well, why no? Why is it automatic no? Is it because fear is placed inside of this decision making? Remove the fear, remove the ego. And that way you have a clear understanding of you, and not those things like fear and ego that keeps you from living the life that you desire. When releasing fear, be happy. I know it's hard to say that, but like, just be happy, be optimistic. We're all trying to find happiness, okay? And we can't find happiness if we are in a constant state of fear, okay? And a lot of us get opportunities that come to us because we manifest things and we set ourselves up for success. And then when we set ourselves up for success, we have the next feeling, which is fear. Oh my God, what is my family going to think? Oh my God, what is my friends going to think? Oh my God, what is my partner going to think? You know, it's about you at that point. You know, if this opportunity or situation that comes to you and creates happiness for you, take it, because it comes from a place of your heart space, not ego and not fear. So when presented with opportunity, we are so quick to think about the people around us and how they are going to feel and think about our success. Our success is not personal. Our success is just something that belongs to you or me, you know, and the people around you should be happy for you if they're really your people. You know what I mean? So be happy with the opportunities that come to you. And if the person or people aren't happy for you, you should have been cut them off after the first video. Toxic people. We shouldn't even have these people in our circle. But, you know, as time progresses, things happen, energies come back and forth, whatever. All I'm saying is, don't think about other people when you are placed in an opportunity of success, and you take it and you don't take it because of how others may perceive your success. So remove all the fear that you have from succeeding. Remove those fears from succeeding, because you need positive reinforcement when you are manifesting, when you are out searching for your heart's desires or your purpose. You need positive energy. You don't need fear, because it's a negative energy that's going to keep you held back, okay? And if you're in a situation that you feel like you want to get out of, but you're fearful of it, just let it go. Let fear go. Live your life. Be free, people, because fear is the thing that's holding you back. If fear is holding you back from anything, cut the fear off. Do whatever your heart's desire. Because when you live in your heart's purpose or heart's desire, when you live in that, life is your security blanket at that point. Life is beautiful. Don't go against it. Be free and flow with it. Fear is your anchor. Ego is your anchor. All negative energy is your anchor that is keeping you in the mundane. It's keeping you from evolving as a human. Release the fear, release the ego, and don't be afraid to be happy. Live a life of fullness, not a life half lived, because we don't live in fear. We live in light and love. Okay? And since we are releasing fear, some of the things that we can put to replace fear is trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your power, trust in the energy that you're putting out, and trust in the divine, that the divine will give to you. You know, have faith. Trust and faith. Trust and faith go together. Okay, so trust that yourself, trust the divine, have faith in that. Feed yourself courage, feed yourself strength. Replace fear with all of these magnificent energies: trust, faith, courage, strength, happiness, confidence. Be confident in that you be confident in your trust, your faith, and your courage and your strength. So be proud of yourself for trying. Okay, just release those fears a little at a time, but most of all, be happy, be brave. Okay, be happy, be brave. Just start releasing those fears so you can start manifesting the life that you deserve. Okay, you guys, I hope that this video was very helpful for you guys. I do appreciate you guys watching and keeping up with the videos every single week. I hope that you guys are doing the work. And when I say doing the work, I mean emotionally, spiritually, and mentally doing the work to manifest the life that you desire. Okay? We have to clean house. Okay? When I say clean house, you have to get all that dirt from under the rug. Like I said before, you got to clean yourself out in order to connect to the divine, to live out your greatest life purpose or your manifestations, however you see it. Okay, so do the work. If you have any questions, I'm always here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you are commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate you guys. And enjoy the rest of the week. I love you guys. Peace, love, and light from Goddess Carmine.